First of all, introduction. A vector is a quantity or phenomenon that has two independent properties, which is magnitude and direction. Geometrically, we can picture a vector as a directed line segment, whose length is the magnitude of the vector, and with an arrow indicating the direction. The direction of the vector is from its tail to its head. The term also denotes the mathematical or geometrical representation of such a quantity. Two vectors are the same if they have the same magnitude and direction. This means that if we take a vector and translate it to a new position without rotating it, then the vector we obtain at the end of this process is the same vector we had in the beginning.
History of vector. In mathematics, a vector is a quantity that has both magnitude and direction but not position. Vector in their modern form emerged in the late 19th century when Joseph Willard Gibbs and Oliver Heaviside independently developed vector analysis to describe the new law of electromagnetism. In 1843, the concept of vector quaternion was first introduced by William Roman Hamilton. Hermann Wessmann also made significant contribution to vector concept and multilinear algebra. In 1844, extend vector beyond 3 dimensions and introduced electrical algebra for manipulating vector in multidimensional space.
Okay, next is application on the vector. First of all is military usage. Any piece of artillery fire projectile by employing gunpowder or any other type of typically explosive-based propellant is considered to be a cannon. The caliber is referring to the diameter of the barrel, range, mobility, rate of fire, and angle of fire. Cannon all differ from one another. Different type of cannon is engineered to balance these characteristics in a way to best serve the intended battlefield role. It required to make use of this vector, which vector decide where the projectile will head and land on the ground. Okay, next is projectile. The baseball vector is neutralized by the player automatically, like sports in baseball and basketball. In the end, the player either shoot the ball or throw the ball in the direction of an angle, both of which were accomplished by the standing vector. Player must calculate the direction of the angle to throw the ball and how many force to shoot the ball into the hoop. Lastly is roller coaster. Roller coaster is the design and construction of roller coaster require meticulous consideration of vector, which has force, acceleration, and velocity. When the train hits a high point and subsequently right downhill, it will have gained sufficiency to be affected by gravitational pull.
Example of vector. Vector lines. A vector line is a line that is described by two vectors in space, which is the direction and the position of the line. A parametric equation in which a parameter tt varies over all real numbers to trace the line can be used to quantitatively explain its lines are frequently depicted in game visuals as groups of points joined by line segments. These points' coordinates can be stored using vectors.
Conclusion. Vectors play an important role in various everyday life routine. They help us understand and describe physical quantity that have both magnitude and direction, such as force, velocity, and displacement. Whether it's navigating with GPS, predicting the weather, designing video game, or engineering structures. Vectors provide a fundamental framework for accurately modeling and analyzing real-world phenomena. This makes them indispensable tools both practical application and scientific research, providing our ability to interpret and interact with the world around us. So that's all from us. Thank you.